Okay, so for this exercise, we're looking to really hit our quads. You're gonna need a wall. And then from there, I would probably be about 1.5 foot length away from the wall to start. Feet just hip width apart. And then the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna lean your back up against the wall. And I want you to find your low back here and make sure that it's staying fairly flat to the wall, meaning we don't want it kind of arching off the wall like this. You can kind of see my hand poking through. That's going to be a very common compensation during this exercise, is the back's going to want to arch. So see if you can keep the back flat. We want it to be nice and relaxed. I don't want you trying to like really grip abs or anything crazy to hold it here. You're just trying to relax, slight tuck of the pelvis. From there, I want you to get heavy on your heels. Toes are still down on the ground, and you're just going to gently picture somebody kind of karate chop in the back of your knees, and you slide down the wall, trying to keep that back fairly flat. You can choose whichever depth works for you. For some people, this lower depth is going to be too hard or maybe causes pain. It's totally fine to stay up higher as long as you feel that pressure in your heels and the back is flat. Once you're there, we're just going to hold this position. Keep thinking about the heels, kind of pushing through the floor, and we're looking to feel some of this lower quad specifically kicking on. Another thing you can do is you can work on some breath in this position. As you just hold, just think about some nice deep breaths in through your nose and letting all the air out. And as you do that, try to keep that back flat. So choose the depth that feels good, choose the amount of time to hold. For somebody, it might be 10 seconds. For somebody else, it could be a minute. The other thing you can change is foot position. So the closer your feet are to the wall, if you watch my knees, the more they're gonna go out over the toes, which is going to make it harder. It's gonna put a lot more demand on the quads, but your goal is to still keep some heel pressure if you can. Once again, we don't want any pain with this. We want that low back to stay flat, but we need to find kind of our baseline, and then we can slowly progress from there with depth and then the position of the feet from the wall.